Let's go, it's the Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show.
Which final man that ain't got time to shake your head? Get that style check, put it in pockets till I get back. Going downtown.
I'll admit, I played a total of maybe 3 minutes of the first trial. I never really saw the fascination that the series brought. You ride a motorcycle to one end to the other end in a track, and that was it. I never really saw why everyone really loved it. I was given a copy of Trials Fusion, and putting some couple of hours into it, I would say that I understand why the majority would love it. It's basically this: short but jam-packed courses mixed with tons of tricks, dazzling backgrounds, and plenty of challenges that could lead you to getting hours out of really a very small game. But is it really fun enough to actually buy? That's the question.
Which final man that ain't got time to shake your head? Get that style check, put it in pockets till I get back. Going downtown.
The graphics and design probably are my favorite thing. From snowy areas to sunny kind of looking deserts to completely machine-made areas with factory-looking things falling down and blowing up, it's unique and fun to look at. Not to mention that there's a ton of explosions, levels changing on the go, and it's just really cool to actually see. It's actually probably more fun to watch someone play than actually play, in my opinion. The gameplay, though, there is a lot of positives and a few negatives, which I'll get to later. Your goal is to make it to point A to point B in every level without crashing. Crashing is very easy to do, but with the timing and skill, you can land tricks and make it to the end of the level with no problem, receiving a gold coin. If all else fails, you'll crash a billion times like me, and you'll still get a bronze and still feel somewhat good about yourself for reaching the end of the level. The amount of content is pretty impressive. Over 40 levels and plenty of challenges to unlock. You're looking at a pretty lengthy game. Most who really enjoy this are in it for, getting the best scores, the most, gold coins, and so on. So if you're a perfectionist or a completist or whatever you call it, this game is definitely for you. And the last really good thing is the voice acting. It's limited, but it's pretty funny at times. And sometimes the background will actually make me laugh, and other times I just ignore it, but nothing that makes me want to kill them, which is actually a good thing for announcers, because a lot of times I want to kill them. Now, there are some bad. There's no ugly in the game, so that's a good thing. But there are two bad things that really stuck to me that make me, understand why I will never really love this series. I don't love the controls. They feel kind of floaty at times. Not terrible, but sometimes I flip over or flip backwards, and there's no apparent reason for that other than the game just saying fuck you to me. Another thing, and this is borderline into the ugly zone, is the fact that you get these checkpoints when you reach a certain point in the level. That's awesome, but some of them are set up to make you that when you have to go to do the next jump or get to the next area, it's near fucking impossible without the momentum from the previous checkpoint. So while it's a cool feature to give you so many checkpoints that you don't get pissed off, they really need to be placed better so they don't piss you off even fucking more.
Which final man that ain't got time to shake your head? Get that style check, put it in pockets till I get back. Going downtown.
I'm not saying I love Trials, but I do think it's a solid game for fans of this type of game. I don't really get the love for it, but I understand why. Because if you're looking to get the best score, or the most challenges, or all the gold coins, you're going to surely love this one. Me, I thought it was a fun little game to hold me over till something I like Child of Light, comes out, but I still score it a 7. I think it's good. I think fans of the previous title are just going to fall in love with this more unique, future-looking one, and I think people who like to collect things, and looking for a PS4 or Xbox One game to pick up, will definitely enjoy it. But if you're like me and don't really give a fuck about motorcycles or much, it's kind of a diversion game. So if you have the extra 15 bucks, pick it up. Fans of it, definitely pick it up. But everybody else, you might want to wait for a sale.
Today's weather report is cloudy, with a chance of falling motorcycles.